We got work to do. Hi guys, welcome. I also saw a post on Twitter. I wanted to react, or X, or whatever you want to call it these days. Like, I haven't read through it, but I saw the very first caption here, and looks pretty cool. Happy Tuesday, world first reaction time. That's right, hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Straight from the JNN News Desk, live from the studio. All right, addressing community feedback and anticipated changes. Following the recent Korean live stream, we know many of you have questions about how these announcements will impact the Western version of the game. To ensure transparency and avoid speculation, we want to clarify what you can expect based on our internal discussions. Sorry guys, sorry, I got excited. I get a little excited now and then. All right, nerfs in in-game balance. While Smilegate RPG has announced gold adjustments to various raid levels in the Korean version, our region's economy and gold income are not one-to-one. Not only that, but we're not in Korea. We're in the West, and we don't like that direction they're going. But whatever, you know, that's besides the point. We understand concerns about implementing certain nerfs at the stage. Okay. Doing so now could negatively impact the experience for both new and returning players, as well as in-game players who are still progressing. Since we are behind the Korean version in terms of how long these raids have been available, we want to carefully consider any gold balance changes to ensure they don't disrupt progression or overall gameplay experience. Good. So stop nerfing it. Like, stop nerfing the gold, especially if it's bad gold. Please. Please. However, oh boy. To ease progression costs for new and returning players, we will be implementing the Transcendence and Advanced Honing nerfs. Big win right there. Big win. Big win. These changes will help make progression more accessible without the negative impact that gold nerfs might have caused. I mean, like, that's actually a great sentence right there. It will help, but the gold nerfs still shouldn't have happened at this point. Like, what's the point? I don't know. I don't like it, man. These will be reflected in the April updates as follows. Advanced honing requirements, 20%, or shards and silver, 20%. Honing materials, 50% and 20%. Shard, silver, gold, 20%. Armor transcendence, restoration. Oh, armor transcendence. I see. Okay, so this is weapon, I'm guessing, and this is reset. Oh, so this is the reset. This is per tap. Okay, I understand. It's still a lot of gold, but whatever. At least it's getting cheaper. That's a pretty good nerf stat. That should be way more nerfed. I'm sorry, like, but hey, you know what? I'm very happy that changes are being made for the better in general. So hopefully it keeps going that direction. Ooh, gem system adjustments. Okay. We recognize that the current gem system creates barriers to both character progression and playstyle flexibility. Okay. Our goal is to create an environment where players can freely enjoy their favorite class without unnecessary restrictions. While some players choose to play multiple characters of the same class for fun, others choose to optimize gem usage. Wait, what? That reads funny. While some players choose to play multiple characters of the same class for fun, others choose to optimize. Isn't that the same thing? That's not like an others. That is why they're doing it. That doesn't make sense. Our focus is on promoting a healthy balance where players feel free to explore classes based on what they find most enjoyable. Yes. We'll continue to evaluate ways. This first sentence reads funny. I hope that was a mistake. But all right, we'll continue to evaluate ways to support greater class diversity and player choice. Yes. Big win right there. That's big. Smilegate RPG is actively exploring solutions to make the gem system more flexible. We are carefully evaluating multiple options, each with its own pros and cons, to find the best path forward. This process takes time, and we appreciate your patience as we work toward a balanced solution. We've said it many times before, but your feedback is invaluable to us. While we may not respond to every social post, we are always listening. Rox is always watching, actively discussing player concerns and considering both data and community input in our decisions. Your passion and dedication help shape the game, and we encourage you to continue sharing your thoughts in constructive discussions. Great post so far, man. Like, this is big. Like, this is what should be happening almost weekly. Posts like this. Like, we hear your complaints. We're looking into it. And that's all it needs to say, man. Like, fuck. But this confirming the advanced honing nerfs in April is insane. A lot of people are going to be super happy about that. Big fucking win. Them addressing gem stuff, big win. Class balance, okay. Class balance is vital to maintaining a fair and engaging gameplay experience. We take it very seriously. We always strive to bring the latest class balance updates to the Western version as soon as possible. Smilegate's RPG recent balance patch will be applied in West April update, bringing several important class adjustments. We appreciate your patience as we finalize specifics for the Western version, and we'll continue to share updates as they become available. We you know what we need, guys, is our own. I'm gonna draw a comparison to MapleStory right now, just because that's what I've been playing a lot, right? They have a completely different balance for the West and class development and stuff like that. We have like data. I know it's in the meter and stuff, but like we have data. We know what is like kicking ass and what isn't. And we know what needs love and what doesn't need love. And like I feel like in KR, but they might be balancing based off stuff we don't know, right? So I don't want to make a bunch of assumptions, but I feel like we could balance our version instead of waiting for theirs every time. Advanced hunting nerf is huge. Yeah, I mean, it's not just 1700. This is also helping people get to like 1670 for Brel, right? Because you hit 1660 and have to advance hone, if I'm not mistaken. That's a big win across the board. But you know what I still don't like is we talked about this during the survey, but it still costs thousands of each material to get through that 1 to 10 and 11 to 20. You know what I mean? Like it still costs an insane amount of materials to advance hone, even with 50% reduction. That's what I don't like. All right, let's keep going. Let's see, content localization updates. Okay, so we finished this. We said basically like class balance, cool, it's coming. I would love to see better balancing in the West based on our current content instead of what KR thinks in their version. Yeah, I mean, them even confirming they're looking at it is insane. Content localization updates. As our game has evolved, we significantly narrowed the gap with the Korean version. It's true, we're like, what, 3 to 6 months behind. Initially, the well-defined 2-year roadmap allowed ample time for localization, new continents, raids, and in-game guides, and other content across multiple languages. However, as we've got closer to the Korean updates, we've seen increased demand on localization. After careful analysis of player language preferences, we've discovered that the German and French localizations are currently being utilized by a much smaller portion of the community than anticipated. Like, honestly, guys, just give us KR voiceovers and like English subtitles. I don't need to hear shit in English. I don't need to hear, we won't win by simply dodging. This is the Endicon! Like shit like that, you know? Yeah. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I was actually the voice actor for that one too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 99% of the audience would be okay with that. When do I get wings? I can't send you there? Oh well. Subtitles and quest tests, that's all I want. I don't care, man. Guys, if I could have global releases right now, and everything's still in Korean, I'd probably say yes. You know, I know not everyone would, but I probably would say yes just to get shit. You don't grow wings, son. Therefore, beginning with the May update, we will cease supporting German and French localizations and reallocate resources to the remaining languages to support the increased localization demand. There is a German player base to the game. I think it's like probably, what, 2% of it? Based on the metrics I see on Twitch, I'd say. The game will transition to English voiceover and text for players who previously selected German or French. Moving forward, we'll be focusing our localization efforts on English and Spanish support. Our website will also reflect this change for consistent experience across all platforms. With the in-game, yeah, most Germans do speak English. Most French do speak English. Like, realistically, I understand, like, it's kind of like, it may seem calloused of them to do this, but like, I would rather have more effort selfishly to other things. You will see these changes take place throughout April. We continue to evaluate our localization strategy and appreciate you understanding as we work to deliver timely content updates. Good, well played. I know selfishly this doesn't impact me at all. I hope those that it doesn't impact you too much. I play the game in French. Some feel, I don't know if I believe you, bro, but I like you. Welcome in. Bus advertising back again. Okay. We've noticed players using creative methods to advertise bus services, such as making their titles appear unrelated to the actual activity, e.g. using terms like field trip, journey, Netflix and chill, pound sand, and using passwords to indirectly advertise prices. This behavior undermines our no advertising policy, and we're actively working to eliminate this practice to maintain the integrity of the in-game economy and community. Damn. The grace period for shorter bans has now passed. Oh shit, the grace period for shorter bans has passed? Oh my guys, someone's gonna be catching hands. Wait a minute. Players who continue to break this policy will face escalating penalties. We appreciate your cooperation in keeping the game fair and enjoyable for everyone. Put the guns away, guys. The stream has barely begun and we're talking about winning right here and you guys are just pulling out guns on people. Like it's crazy. T3 Dead Zone. Nah, they wouldn't. There's no way they could possibly have data that this is a dead zone and do something about it. No. Okay, the T3 honing dead zone, 1580 to 1620 is a known progression pain point, is not something that's new to the Western version of the game. Yes, they acknowledge that. We are actively working on addressing this. At the moment, we are not able to share exact plans we have to address this. I mean, nerf it. Remove Orejas. Easy. But we felt it was important to at least call this out. In the meantime, we will continue to support rosters that are challenged by this dead zone with more materials and books through the various events we have planned. I mean, Band-Aid fix, but they fucking acknowledged it, man. That's huge. I like that. Well done. Well done. Oh, we're at the end. I'm scared. Best community. Yeah, this is insane. This is like insane. Looking ahead, we understand that many of these changes will have significant impact on the game's progression and community dynamics. We're committed to keeping you informed as we implement these updates and are actively working to ensure that these changes are positive for both new and experienced players. Thank you for your continued support, and we're excited to continue this journey with you. We'll see you in Arcasia. Huge fucking win. Huge fucking win. Can you ask for more? Absolutely. But this is like a massive win. They're like acknowledging these major problem points that like players continue to bring up and just like going after it. Like, good on them. I hope they do it. Like, this is like a huge step, like from the recent ban waves and like cracking down on policy. Insane. Like, this communication right here. I know a lot of people were dooming after that video, but they fucking manned up. Like, this is huge. Huge, man. Like, huge. Like, this is the communication like everyone wants to see. Big win in communication. As a French Canadian, poutine, it is discussed, but honestly wins in the chat, boys. Take your poutine back to France. No. I can't be mean to Cotty, guys. To reiterate everything for those that are coming in a little bit later. Nerfs and in-game balance are saying they're working on balance. I hope they step up and do things toward the west, favoring us in our current version where we're at. Massive honing nerf right here. Advanced honing nerfs across the board. Armor transcendence, weapon transcendence nerfs. I would love to see more, but huge step in the right direction. Gem system adjustments, nothing planned yet, but they're acknowledging it's a problem and saying they're going to do something about it, and they're reviewing options. Awesome. Great. Class balance patch. Cool. Localization, they're getting rid of German and French and moving towards a more English-Spanish dominant localization package. Most of the people in France and Germany, I think, speak English, but like I don't know anything about the data there, so hopefully it doesn't affect anyone too much. Bus advertising, they're saying they're cracking down on that. The grace period's now over, so if you're still advertising, just to be like, haha, I'm getting away with it, they'll never catch me. Well, guess what? They're probably going to catch you. T3 Dead Zone, they acknowledge the 1580 to 1620 Dead Zone here. Unfortunately, it's also a Dead Zone 1640 to 1660. Hopefully they keep stepping up. Like, this is huge. Looking ahead, they want to keep doing stuff, and this is the type of communication you want to see from your publisher. This is the type of communication you want to see on a regular basis.